Hey everybody, today we got another tier list video today. Today we're going to be going over fats for high testosterone, so let's get right into it. So first, let's do palm oil. I'm going to put palm oil in low-key soy. It's not as bad as people might think. It is a seed oil, however, it does have a lower PUFA content compared to some of the other options on this list. So it's going to go in low key soy. It's not going to be estrogenic as fuck. Let's bounce right off into this and go into canola oil. Disgusting, estrogenic as fuck. If you are eating this as part of your regular diet, you have problems. You probably have man titties, you got puffy nipples, and you got low testosterone. You need to eliminate this from your diet at all costs. This is literally industrialized mechanical lubricant that they just fucking social engineered you into thinking it was healthy for you and that it lowers LDL, lowers your fucking cholesterol or some bullshit like that. Do not believe them. So this is gonna go in fucking estrogenic as fuck. Next we have beef tallow. I am so fucking bricked. This is the best oil or slash fat that you should be putting as part of your diet. This is actually the main thing that I use to cook all the time. It also has a higher smoke point than a bunch of other oils. This is perfect for steaks. This is perfect for just cooking eggs. Perfect for everything. You can cook everything in beef tallow. Cook your french fries in it. It's amazing. Next we have grass-fed butter. I'm gonna put grass-fed butter in and I'm so bricked. Yes, I'm so bricked. It's gonna go below beef tallow. It's going to be in I'm so bricked because for the exact same reasons of beef as beef tallow, but it's going to be a little bit lower than it, just because it is lower smoke point. You cannot make steaks with this. You cannot do high heat cooking with grass-fed butter. You don't want to burn your butter, so that's the only thing. And let's look at lard. Lard I'm going to put in it's all right, I guess. If I remember correctly, this is from pork. Is fucking lard from pork? Let me look it up real quick. Is lard from pork? Yes, yeah, okay. I just needed to make sure. Yeah. So pork is going to be an overall dirty animal. I don't think lard is going to be as bad as seed oils. However, it's going to be more benign than anything. You can have it every once in a while and not feel bad about it. I know most Mexican dishes use beef lard. Most Mexicans like to cook their meat in lard. Did I say beef lard? Holy shit. Sorry. In lard. So this is going to be an okay. It's just going to be all right. Next, let's look at beef ribeye. I'm so bricked. What more is there to be said? Ribeye is fucking amazing. Steak in general is going to be amazing. It is going to be the best source of fat that you can get. It also has every single nutrient that your body needs in order to survive. So this is going to be an S tier food. And I'm also going to put ground beef in here as well as lamb. These are all going to be amazing. As well as salmon, actually. You know, salmon as well has the probably salmon I'm gonna put in high test. So the red meats are gonna go in S tier because they have every single nutrient that you need in order to survive, plus more, and it's going to help you build a very strong physique and be high test. The reason why salmon is going to go in high test and not I'm so bricked is because of pollution. Pollution can affect the mercury content of fish, so there is a much higher risk of eating salmon as opposed to some of these other sources up here, but it's still going to be great. So I definitely keep doing it. Next, we have whole eggs. And when I say whole eggs versus pasture-raised eggs, I mean like regular cage-free eggs. These are going to go in high test, but they're not going to be any higher than that just because they have a little bit higher PUFA content, polyunsaturated fats, than some of these other options. So that's the only reason for that. Still a great source of nutrients. If this is all you can afford, it's still a great addition. Next, let's look at soybean oil. Horrible. Another fucking mechanical lubricant. Do not eat this. It is disgusting. Take it out of your diet and leave it out of your diet for as long as you can. Same with sunflower oil, cornflower oil, and yeah, that's it. These are all just fucking horrible oils. You do not want to be having this in your diet at all. Never have this. Extra virgin olive oil, high test. It's not going to go in I'm so bricked just because it is a monounsaturated fat. The main fat that we need is saturated fat, especially if your goal is high testosterone. You want to have more high testosterone than anything. But extra virgin olive oil is still great. It's amazing. You can put it on your sourdough bread. Tastes amazing. There's a lot of other uses for this. It's not a very high smoke point it's not a very high smoke point oil, so it's going to be very hard to do high heat cooking with this. You also do not want to push olive oil past a certain temperature, or else it starts having a higher PUFA content, and you don't want to do this. You do not want to oxidize olive oil too far. And the same can be said for avocado oil. Avocado oil is a little better, I would say, because it's higher smoke point. But for the same reasons as olive oil, you do not want to push it past around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So you don't want to really be using this for stuff like steaks or stuff like that. But this is great for all other types of cooking. This is also a monounsaturated fat, similar to extra virgin olive oil. So yeah, very low proof of content, I would say. Just make sure you're getting organic olive oil and extra virgin olive oil. None of that fake shit. So yeah. Ghee, high test. Ghee is essentially grass-fed butter. And actually, for that, I'm going to be putting an I'm so bricked with grass-fed butter. It is literally just clarified butter, and it's just better for high heat cooking. So think of it like fucking butter, but on crack. It's great. Duck fat, it's going to be high test. I don't know too much about duck fat, honestly, but I would assume that as long as a duck is fed a great diet, then it's going to be a good option. But if it's a corn and soy fed duck, then maybe not. So just be aware of that. Bacon fat, it's all right, I guess. Again, it's similar to lard. Isn't this the same shit now that I think about it? I mean, I don't know to be honest, but bacon fat comes from pork as well. Pork isn't that great, but it's also not horrible. It's not going to be as bad as some of these other options. So I would say it is all right. Pasture raised eggs. I am so bricked. I fucking love pasture raised eggs. This should be up here. This is going to be one of the best fat sources for you. You're going to get some omega-3s, you're going to get vitamin D, you're going to get a bunch of nutrients that your body needs to produce more testosterone. You're going to fucking cholesterol max, and you're going to have so much fuel for your body to produce as much testosterone as possible. Now we have avocados. Avocados is a monounsaturated fat. It's going to be pretty good for testosterone. You're going to get some boron as well. There's some nutrients in avocado that's going to be pretty great. I would say that this is a very good option. It's not going to be the best option, but it is a very good option overall. Now we have cheese. Cheese is going to be all right, I guess. I mean, it is from dairy. You probably want to get raw cheese. That would probably be the best thing. But most cheeses are going to be A1. So I would say that these aren't the best. But this is a tier list for fat. So in terms of fat, I would probably, do I want to put it in high test? I feel like these options are just way better than cheese, to be honest. I don't know. This is actually hard. I feel like I would put cheese in high test and I would put duck fat down in it's all right, I guess. I think that's what I'll do. Just because cheese is going to have the same fat as milk, and milk is obviously going to be high test. It's not going to be as good as these other options, but it's going to go to the top of it as well. So for whole milk and cheese, you want to try to find raw dairy or A2 pasteurized dairy if you're fucking afraid of raw milk for some reason. Then sure, go ahead and do that. But moving on, we have coconut oil. Coconut oil, high test as fuck. It's going to be better if you get it from meat, but this is also a very great option. It's high in saturated fats, low in PUFAs. So this one's great. And I should probably put coconut in there as well. I don't know why I have coconut and coconut oil, but these are both very high test options. Now let's look at peanut butter. Depending on the brand of peanut butter, I don't want to put this in it's all right because I think this is like low key soy, to be honest. It's going to be very high in phytic acids, similar to many other nuts. For example, pumpkin seeds, also high in phytic acids. And these are just going to be low key soy overall. They're just going to be very suboptimal compared to all of these. Next, we have macadamia nuts. These are going to be all right, I guess. I would put them in soy because they're a nut, but these are a little bit better. They have less anti-nutrients than all of the other nuts, as well as Brazil nuts. These two are going to be going in it's all right, I guess. Just because they are lower in phytic acids, they have less defense chemicals, and they do have some nutrients that your body needs. For example, Brazil nuts have a lot of selenium. Only eating 2 Brazil nuts a day can give you all the selenium that you need. So these are going to be great options. The fats in these are going to be mainly monosaturated, which is why they don't go any higher than this. You obviously want to have more saturated fat than anything else for high testosterone. However, all these other nuts, like walnuts and almonds, I'm going to put them in low-key soy. They are higher in phytic acids. They're just not going to be that great. Same with almond butter. You want to stay away from these as much as possible. Oh, well, that's kind of strong. I wouldn't say that you should eliminate them 100%. If you truly like them, go ahead and eat them every once in a while. But if your goal is optimal testosterone, then I would stay away from them. And chia seeds, low key estrogenic as fuck. Like this one's, man, I don't know. I want to put this above canola oil for sure. I feel like this is kind of harsh. I don't know. Chia seeds, I mean, it's just pure fucking fiber. It also has like it's also marketed to have omega-3, but it's the fucking wrong kind of omega-3, which is why like it goes down here because the type of omega-3 that you need is actually going to be from salmon, EPA and DHA. This is fucking this is the other one. I forgot what it was. Is it fucking ATA APA? Sorry, I fucking brain farted. It's fucking ALA. Yeah, chia seeds are gonna be an ALA, and your body doesn't fucking need that shit. Your body needs DHA and EPA from fish, which is why this is gonna be an estrogenic as fuck. It's just gonna be a big fiber bomb, and we fucking hate fiber on this channel. Not literally, but I'm not a fucking carnivore. I think some fiber is okay, but yeah, I mean, it's also just nasty as fuck. Who the fuck likes this shit? But yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for this tier list. Again, leave a comment down below on if you agree with this tier list or not. If you do not believe with this tier list, definitely leave a comment down below on what you would change, what you would put higher or what you would put lower. And yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.